Hello everyone, welcome to Urbanscape Bangalore, and in this episode we will be looking at the right way to repot your shop-bought bougainvilleas. So the first thing you must remember when you get your bougainvilleas home is that you need to acclimatize it. Remember, most of the nurseries grow their plants under shade, so suddenly giving it intense full sunlight after you get the plant home would shock the plant. So for a week or so, keep it in a semi-shaded location and then you could expose it to full sun. So it's just like this: when you shift to another country, you don't immediately get accustomed to its culture and whatnot. Gradually is how you get familiar with the country. So the same principle applies here with acclimatizing any plant that you bring home. Now, depending on the size of the plant, take an appropriately sized container. Here, I would advise you to either plant it in a terracotta or a concrete container. So this concrete container has a hole at the bottom which is important for drainage, and I will be covering it with a broken pot piece. So while covering the hole, make sure this concave part is placed downwards like this, because if you put the convex part, there could be blockage of water and that would cause rotting and eventually kill the plant. If you want, you can add gravel, etc. Now for the potting mix, I will be using a well-draining mix of 40% sand, 30% compost and 30% soil. Or if you have coco peat instead of soil, then that would also do. But soil is always preferred. Now this is where you have to be careful. Slowly open the packet with a knife and without breaking the root ball, take the plant out. Now here I must tell you that I had uploaded a video on the repotting of the bougainvillea where I justified breaking the root ball and repotting it. But what happened was, after a few days, the plant died, and then I researched about it and I got to know that the roots of the bougainvillea, if disturbed while repotting, will immediately kill the plant. So here I am with a new video because the old video was deleted for proprietary issues. So never be ashamed of making mistakes. We're all humans after all, but be worried if you don't learn from these mistakes. Now place the plant in the container exactly in the middle and make sure it isn't perched up too high in the container to avoid water runoff. So the top of the root ball must be at least an inch or two below the rim of the container. Now backfill and water your plant thoroughly till you see water seeping out of the container. If you have rainwater, then nothing gets better than that. Additionally, I'm mulching it with a mixture of compost and cow dung that I've purchased from a nearby supermarket. So all these small supermarkets that you find in India would have such good organic fertilizers, so you can visit one close to you very soon. Now I will be placing this under some shade since I have repotted this sometime in the afternoon. But it is always advisable to do repotting of any plants during the evening times between 5 to 6 pm. And the next day you can keep it under full sun or maybe allow it to establish newer roots and then place it under full sun. Anything is fine. So if at all you're looking at some top tips on bougainvillea care, then you can watch the video by clicking the link above. With this video, I wanted to address the repotting as a separate topic because if at all you are a beginner bougainvillea gardener, then this could help you and give you the blooms your eyes have always yearned for. So with this, we have come to the end of yet another episode of Urbanscape Bangalore, and I hope you've enjoyed this program. Additionally, you can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. The links are given below. Thank you for watching, and until we meet again, a very warm goodbye.